Alright, so what have you guys been reading for the last couple of weeks? Liz, what have you been reading?
Right now, actually, I've been reading a lot of books, but like right now, I am reading Titan's Curse, which is in the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series by Rick Riordan.
Nice. Sarah?
I just started Unfamiliar Fishes by Sarah Vowell the other day. I'm really enjoying that.
Dave?
I've been kind of keeping it a secret from the channel, but I'm taking on Brothers Karamazov because everybody's been asking, and it's apparently a great story about three brothers and a father who really don't get along too well. Yeah.
Okay. And I have been reading Jackal. I've been reading a graphic novel actually called oh my god, I can't even remember the name of it. It's Transmetropolitan. It's kind of a long series about this guy in like a gonzo journalism, which is what the book Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, that's all about, main character Hunter S. Thompson. Kind of like that in a future setting that is really high tech and all this stuff. It's pretty cool, but it's really long, so it's going to take me for ages.
Over 300 pages?
I think it is, but it's 300 graphic pages, and I'm alright with that. So.
Yeah.
Well, on that, really quick, have you ever read Chew?
I've not.
I'm reading that right now. I forgot about that. It's pretty cool. It's about a detective who can see the backstory behind anything he eats. So if he eats an apple, he can see the tree it fell from and the pesticides are on it. So he uses it to solve crimes, eating dead bodies and stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. That sounds really good.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's good.
I just read actually that Mouse series, the MAUS.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love that.
Mouse is
That was
amazing.
incredible. My God. It's really graphic, but in a way that you're not put off by it. It's really involving, really engaging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you guys got coming up in your channel, Liz?
Actually, on, Tuesday, I signed with a YouTube network called Big Frame, and so got stuff coming up with them. Yeah, I'm excited because there's stuff in the works that I can't talk about yet, which I hate saying that. I hate when people say that. But, yeah. But, other than that, what else? I have videos that I've been meaning to upload, but because YouTube has been sucking and updating things and breaking things at the same time, I haven't been able to upload much of anything.
Sarah, what do you got coming up?
I agreed to do a week of videos for my 1,000 subscriber mark, and I'm finally doing that really soon. Yeah. So that's coming up. I don't know. I haven't decided when I'm actually going to start it, but that's coming up really soon.
Awesome.
It might have already started by the time this airs.
Well, it's going to be uploaded kind of straight after we do this just section.
Okay.
So, Dean, what do you got coming up?
I just did a bunch of comic books that I've recently read. I'm doing Legion, which I know you've read. That's probably coming up next. And then I need to update my top 5 favorite books on a yearly basis, and the year just came up, so that's going to be coming too.
Cool. And I've got maybe something coming up. I've got a request from someone via email to a discussion topic, so I'll be doing that. I really like doing discussion topics, and I'm hoping that I'll get more emails just begging me to talk about something, because it's kind of like an incentive to write a script. Apart from that, I'm going to be reviewing Mouse, and also Z Out. I think that's how you pronounce it, but that's by Charles Burns, who did the Black Hole graphic novel. It's kind of like an ongoing series that's in 3 parts, and I'm reviewing the first part, so got that.
Oh wait, Black Hole. I gotta look that up. Is that what you're reading right now?
That's what I read a while ago. But what I'm reading right now is his new stuff, which is called Z Out, and So,
cool.
It's got nothing to do with Black Hole, but it's still graphic novels.
Right. Yeah, I read Black Hole a couple of years ago, the graphic novel. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I mean, it's so heavy on symbolism that you get swept up in it. It's what is happening? But I'm loving it.
Yeah.
So, does anyone feel like ranting about a topic that has been bothering you lately? Anyone at all? Could be about ebooks and how much you wish they would die. It could be an author that you met recently and slept with. Anything you want.
I could continue ranting on YouTube and how they keep updating and breaking things.
Please do.
Nothing, like, apparently, like, I don't know what I guess they're doing another, like, changing the whole face of YouTube again, and so, like, anytime I try to upload, like, within the past, like, 2 weeks, like, this week it's working pretty well, but, like, last week, I barely saw a video in my subscription box. Even, like, on my subscription page, I was just like, where are these videos? I know people are uploading, like, this is not fun.
Yeah,
so, like, every time they try to do something like that, that's what happens, is, like, publishing goes down, your views go down. So, like, I usually get, 800, 900 video views, and I've been getting, like, 400, which is still, like, not a bad number, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, guys, I'm putting a lot of effort into this for you to keep breaking things.
Yeah, I haven't had those issues exactly, but I know people have had them. But if I could just change it to this other rant topic that I've been just remembered, and it's driving me insane.
Yeah.
It's fucking tags on YouTube videos, right? You got like the tags where you like separate them, you got quotation marks around them, but they changed the system so that it was so difficult to decipher. You type the word, then you have to press enter, and then type another word. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, because they...
That
happened to me Tuesday, and I was like trying to do tags, and then I accidentally hit enter, and so I had this like long tag, and I was like,
5 miles long. It's like, what? What does this mean? Does this count? I can't tell.
I'm like, okay.
No,
I mean, it makes it like Tumblr, but at the same time, like, I'm not on YouTube to be Tumblr.
They don't exactly
explain it.
They just have nothing there. It's just
I know. I think they're trying to make it more similar to the tag systems for other things, because the YouTube tag system before was kind of idiosyncratic, but it's just confusing everybody, I think.
That's what it is. So, self-promotion, right? Can you guys read out your social media links if you got them handy? If you haven't, it's fine. Liz?
Who's going to start? Okay. I'm usually Lizzie Books on everything except for Twitter, which I'm Elizabeth. But, you can find that on my YouTube channel, all of the links.
Yep. Sarah?
I am SJ_Connor on Twitter, and I am mothereffingbooks on Tumblr. And those are really the only two that I use regularly.
Dan?
I got my own site, unleash-this.com, and then I am on Twitter at twitter.com/unleash_this.
Okay, and I am just Captain Ember across the board, Facebook, Twitter, and my blog, which is captainember.wordpress.com. Captain Ember is incidentally something I don't really like, but it was the name of one of my characters in my first novel, and I couldn't take it back because I'd already made all my posts and all this, so I'm like, screw it, I'm just going to keep it. So, it just sounds like Captain Embryo, and I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we did this week, or this fortnight, is we chose a BookTube personality that we want to promote. And it could be a new one, it could be an unknown one, it could be a huge one that you love. We've all chosen one that we want to talk about for like a minute or so. So, Liz, do you want to start?
I chose Fishing for Books. They're a new collab channel, but they're very different from your usual one. It's kind of, I guess, a little bit more along the lines of one person per week, and I think somebody else chooses the challenge for that week. And so it's like, you see the challenge video, and then one person will make a video for, I think it's more than 5 days. I think it's actually like 7 days or something like that. And so every week you see somebody different instead of, every day being somebody different. So I think that's really cool. And I'm not sure how exactly they're doing book talk things, but every video on there has been about books. So BookTube, yeah.
Sarah?
I'm going to promote a pretty new person. Her channel name is The Bookend 77. I think she started just about a month ago, and she only has like 6 subscribers, which is ridiculous because she's really funny and does these really insightful reviews. Like, she did a review of that book, The Game, which is all about pickup culture, you know, and it was like, it's something I would never read, but she made me really interested into it because she just gave this really, like, thoughtful review. It was awesome. So, yeah.
So did you do a video on pickup lines with books? Like, in like a book kind of, talking about books?
No.
And, I don't know if you
I don't think that, no.
No, it was someone, I can't remember who.
You must be thinking of someone else.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't me.
Dean? Who are you talking about?
Yeah, I've been a fan for a while now of the Boondoggle, BOONDOOGLE. YouTube.com/The Boondoggle. And he's known as Boon's Books a lot of times. He does a lot of book reviews, but he also does a lot of cool other things. Recently, he just like moved into a new apartment and has like this sweet blue screen, and he's like way better at graphics and editing, like way better than me. So really fun stuff there. Cool, makes you laugh. Check him out.
Yeah, same Boon
Yeah,
stuff.
I like him a lot.
Yeah. I just wish he'd post more often. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah,
so get at him at Twitter, yell at him. Yep. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm promoting...
I need to start following more people on Twitter. I need to start following more booktubers on Twitter. I'm just like, I have a lot, but I'm just like, okay, I just need a list of people just to be...
Yeah, on Twitter. If I keep adding people, I'm just going to get a flood of posts, and I'm never going to be able to go through
them. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm promoting Rincey Reads, and she does a lot of cool stuff. She does book hauls, reviews, tags, and my favorite stuff is her discussions. She'll take a book kind of discussion. She'll talk about books in general. She'll talk about like book spines and, you know, which ones are cool, which ones are not cool. She might have a look at, like, you know, awards for books. You know, someone wins an award, you know, Master of the Universe, and she, you know, kind of does it mean anything in the grand scheme of things, you know, that sort of thing. And she does stuff like readings. She did a reading of Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut, and that's one of my favorite books ever, and that was really cool. That's really awesome. Apart from that, yeah, like I really think you guys should subscribe to her, so do that right now. Right now! Okay. So next, last thing, we got this section on book promotion, and basically we just talk about a book that we want to read in the future. Could be anything, doesn't matter, just off the top of your heads, really. Liz, what are you going to read?
Actually, next month is, The Hobbit's coming out, and so I'm going to be reading that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Classic. Yeah. Well, we all know what that's about, so that's pretty, you know, speak for itself. Yeah. Sarah?
I took it to mean like things that are going to be published in the future. So like the only thing that's going to be published soon that I'm really excited about is The Magician's Land by Lev Grossman, which is supposedly the last book in the Magician series, and I am in love with these books, and I'm really excited for that to come out. It's supposed to come out sometime next year, but a date hasn't been listed yet.
Cool. Dean?
Kind of pulling the opposite of anything you would read. I'm like, neck, waist deep, whatever, in Brothers Karamazov, which depending on your pressing is going to be like 1,000 pages. And I'm also rereading along with that Moby Dick, which is like 500 pages, so I'm probably going to be stuck a while.
Yeah, you're going to be reading those until you are dead. I'm pretty certain of
that.
Yeah. So I don't know the title of the book I want to promote. I just know the guy who's writing it, and he hasn't written it yet. His name is... Oh my god, I can't remember his name. I think the book that he wrote...
We told you. Just remember his name.
No, it's Brian Pickerton. That's the one. Brian Pickerton
Okay.
wrote this book called How I Started the Apocalypse. And it's about this zombie story, about a zombie who's, like, self-aware. So he, like, runs around, he's like, you know, I need to eat people, but I don't really feel comfortable with it. But he ends up eating people. It's really exciting. So he's writing another book in that series.
That sounds really awesome.
And he's also writing another book that he, like some kind of ebook or something that he, I don't know how long that's going to take, but I'm looking forward to reading those. I mean, it was pretty good, that one he wrote, so yeah, I'll check him out.